Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. We're still in this war here, and I'm doing my best to win it. We do have a landing going on here, which we are winning. If we can continue to win there, then we can get the whole of British Congo occupied and get slavery banned there without a problem. Britain does have war support protection, though, so we can't continue to wait around forever here. So I think this fleet, once it's done with the naval invasion, is going to head up back to this sea node here so that we can get an attack going. We're doing our best to conquer Gibraltar here, and we are winning in this battle, so we might be able to actually close this out this round. Revolution in Indonesia, interesting. They are fleeing. Come on, give me Gibraltar. Right. Nope, still holding it. Alright. And that should be a success. I'm hoping that continues to be a success. Since we fully armored our armies, we've been actually having really, really solid... we've actually been really, really good about preventing manpower losses, which I'm hoping has been, which it feels like has been a dominant factor in our ability to win wars. I don't know if that's part of the functioning of armor, but I feel like it is. We've definitely got a very solid force comparison over here. What type of armies is Britain using? They're using trench infantry. Okay, so that is part of why things are going the way they're going. We have successfully deployed to this front and are continuing to expand in the British Congo. Should have liberated the British Congo. That was a misplay. But it is what it is. So, if we invade Britain, I think the army to do it with... I don't actually have a fleet that can have full capability. I kind of misplanned that, but I think Hassa Ordusu is the ideal army to do it with. So, with this fleet good to go, we're going to redeploy to the North Sea node. And how's our force comparison here? Gosh, Germany has so many divisions. Why are we not in any of these battles? Am I missing something about how to do this? I feel like I should be in these battles. Oh, we're not in field hospitals. That's not ideal. We got an agitator. I'm hoping he goes away. We just had a new army deploy here, so I'm hoping that can mean success. Are we winning here? Our side is losing battles pretty hard. I think I might eventually be forced out of this war, just due to natural war support decay. So how can I... I'm not decaying that fast, though. So how can I help to close this out? I think we're going to have to start with a naval invasion. That's just what it is. So we'll put that in the West Country, and we'll bring Hassa Ordusu, and that will be our plan. Oh, they're in a battle. Both the armies I would bring are in a battle. Hold up. Wait until one of these battles ends. Huh. And a peace treaty happened. Well, fair enough. Did we get our banning of slavery in... We did. And did Britain switch over to free trade? They did not. Alright, so now Britain is still in a war with Russia. And did Scotland... No, Scotland aligned with Britain. So the Northern Front is seen to. Alright, well that'll be fine then. So I've got a lot of truces right now. I could go after some territory in French East Africa. On the other hand, I could go after Nyamwezi. 20.7 infamy, but only 8.2 if I turn them into a protectorate. So let's do that. I think I've got... Yeah, I've got enough spare infamy for that. Mobilize the Hassa Ordusu. I probably only needed the 8th Turkish Army there, but that's okay. Go ahead and deploy these fleets to our home sea nodes. I could potentially sway Italy in there, but I don't feel like I need Italy unless someone in Europe decides to fight me about it. They want war reparations, very well. I think that's fine. I'm really pleased with our comparison of loyalists to radicals right now. I'm actually extremely happy with the way that's shaken out. Graduated taxation has been quite good for us. I know we generally prefer proportional, but if we went to consumption-based, that would be extremely silly. This guy's starting a movement to form an ethno-state that's causing a lot of radicalization. And also, I don't desire an ethno-state. So, can't get rid of him for another 3 years. And there's compression ignition. Wonderful. That actually unlocks a new production method for our mines. So flash freezing we do have access to. Military, we're fully kitted out. And then society, I think we've just got a few more. Mass propaganda gets us... So we'll start with that, because that gets us some extra authority. Mass surveillance gets us taxation capacity. It unlocks militarized police, which I'm not excited about. Actually, modern financial instruments we're just going to quickly knock out. And then we'll do... Analytic philosophy is not, at this point, of any use. Reduced bureaucracy population cost multiplier is good. And then we'll do... mass surveillance for the taxation capacity. Then we'll do flash freezing. And then we'll knock out analytical philosophy, and that'll be the tech tree. Alright, so, United Sovereign Archduchy wants to change the regime of Ashanti and grab Togo. That's fine with me. I don't feel any need to involve myself in that. I'm more concerned with what's going on in Africa. Secession going on over here in Western Africa, which is fine. I think Kutch could stand to be taken over by me. And I just realized I haven't been improving relations with the Sikh Empire, and they're not great on account of we were in a war. So let's go ahead and improve them. And I think... Let me see, how much longer do we have a truce with them? 3 years. So I think we'll probably reduce their autonomy to a dominion, but we'll leave them at that. I do want to annex Montenegro at some point. I feel like having these split up is not great, particularly with Austria-Hungary having a bit of Montenegro. Austria-Hungary, I sure would love if I could get Austro-Hungarian and Montenegro. Maybe I could give you a tiny piece of Africa, and you could give me Montenegro. How would that be? Do I have anywhere that I could... I don't have all of West Borneo. Got a tiny part of North Sumatra. Ooh, North Sumatra would be a good... I should trade them North Sumatra for Montenegro. That would be wild. That would be rad, and I would be pleased. Mm. You know, so far, communocentrism has proven quite good for Turkey. There's modern financial instruments. That's even better. It gives us more minting, and we sure have got... Actually, we're only getting a modest amount of minting. That's wild. In any case... This war should be knocked out really fast. Hey, and there it is. Amazigh people. Middle Easterners from... The French Commune are coming to Tabriz. Wonderful. French Commune is going after Crew to turn them into a protectorate and to change their regime. Curious. I don't think that is going to affect our situation. So I'll set Nyamwezi Protectorate to yes, and we'll just kind of let their war support tick down as it goes. Ooh. Fascist revolt in Germany. So, fascist Germany, what are you? Presidential republic, wealth voting, state atheism. I don't love. I don't think I can align myself here because I have a truce with Germany. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know, man. I don't love the idea of having Nazi Germany hanging around, but also, they're the industrialists and the landowners. Their leader... Okay, this is a fascist. Caroline Fraudendorfer. United Sovereign Archduchy aligns with Crew to fight the Communards in France. Trying to get regime change in Communard East Africa. United Sovereign Archduchy, do you have the capacity to win wars? Emperor James Minot? You're a pretty large country with a pretty large economy. In fact, I think you might have the number 3 economy on Earth. You might very well win that. So if I went with Crew, they wouldn't give me Communard East Africa, which is a shame, because that's what I want. I could get Communard South Africa, though. On the other hand, what if I just asked for a conquest of Lindi? 20.9. Gorsh, Shaggy. That's so much. I don't want to be infamous. I just want to steal some territory from France. If I went for Communard South Africa, how much... it would only be 3.2 infamy. Which I would be able to stand. My finances are good. I could win a war for Communard South Africa. I'm going to leave it be. I don't want to get involved in that. I've already got my own war that I'm handling. Alright. Nyam Lezzy. You're mine now. Things are kicking off in Germany. Is fascist Germany, again, are you a... You're not a... You're not a council republic, but you do have collective ownership still. Which is wild. Huh. Slavery banned. That's a first for fascists. Right, let's see. Religious revolt in Selangor, bourgeois revolt in Hawaii. Not too concerned about that. Wow, Germany sure has a bunch of tiny chunks of this territory over here. Hey, Japan, why don't you come and steal the... Hold up. Hey, nice flag. Mitsue Tokugawa. A constitutional empire. A universal suffrage monarchy. Nice. You know what? Let's be friends. Are you still isolationist? You're not. Oh, that's cool. And Germany took a treaty port in you, just like they've been taking treaty ports everywhere. Let's see what we need. Let's take a break from wars and take a look at what the market needs. The market needs engines. So, where have we got labor available? Unemployment's pretty low. We should get some of these motor industries on diesel engines. So this is going to cost oil and steel. But oil and steel we've got. It's going to be a lot of oil. If we just did the ones in Eastern Thrace, 2.6k oil, 1.6k steel. So 1.6k steel we've definitely got. 2.6k oil we've also got. Alright, well let's start with that. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so that's made that extremely productive. Let's do the same with the large plant in Kastamonu. Perfect. And in Aleppo, can we do the same? Well, hold up. Let's look at how we've affected the market first. We actually don't need to. We've got all the engines we need. That's perfect. That should actually create a real windfall in our economy. I also unlocked that better method for mines a while back. I should get that going. So first of all, we definitely want diesel pump in our gold mines. Sulfur mines. That's good. Iron mines. Very good. Coal mines. Oh, heck yes. And lead mines. Do it. Perfect. Alright, so that should be a giant windfall for our economy. More importantly, that should create a massive outpouring of coal. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now we should be able to get some other automation going that was not previously possible. So let's start. By switching over to rotary valve engine on as much of our industry as we can. I'm going to leave the motor industries for now. Do it. Rotary valve. Do it. Yeah. That should be good. So that should get us a big reduction in employment. Perfect. Ah, the mass conscription political movement sorted itself out. Wonderful. Nice. A little bit of a shortage of telephones. And radios are not doing super hot either. We got plenty of employment available in Ankara, so let's go ahead and do a massive expansion of the electrics industries. And we'll build up the railways too, just to make sure that we don't outrun our ability to support that level of infrastructure. And how are we doing with power? Not doing as hot as we could be doing with power. Seem to be the power plants do better on private ownership, so let's do it. No, they say they do better on publicly traded. All right, well that's fine. You're subsidized anyway, so it's fine. All right. Perfect. And I think, yeah, we can also get a lot more efficiency out of steam-powered thresher machines. That's looking good. All right. Can never tell with the livestock ranches whether I'm making the right call. Alright, so that's those set up properly. Can also do automatic bottle blowers. Let's see how coal and oil are looking in our market. Coal is still pretty solid. Alright. Oil could definitely use more oil. So let's drill, baby, drill. Finish out the wells in Kars. Finish out the wells in Basra. Basra, how's your infrastructure level? Just fine. And where else can we increase oil production? Zendran. What if I just maxed out Nade and the Trucial Coast? Just went absolutely ham and cheese. Let's do it. I'm going to build so much infrastructure, they're not even going to know what hit them. These are going to be oil economies. It's going to take some time for there to be enough it's going to take some time for there to be enough population in those zones to fully appreciate the development, but you know, once they're ready to go, it's going to be a big windfall for those areas. Hey, the industrialists left the ethno-state movement. Wonderful. Alright, let's see how the war in Germany is going. It's about even. Plenty of dead Germans on both sides. See, theoretically, this will end up weakening Germany a lot. got... We're trying to invade Britain. How's my own infamy? My own infamy is doing pretty alright. Sikh Empire, I think we're still in a truce for a bit. Oh, yeah. For a while now, actually. What if I took over Khiva? Khiva, are you a protectorate? You are a protectorate. Bukhara and Kokand, you're not in a protectorate. You're not a protectorate. Could steal Kokand. Oil in Tripoli. And what about Kuch? Oh, hold up. Something happening in Scotland. I wasn't even paying attention to that. This is a cool flag. Kind of looks like Russia, but it's a cool flag. Uprising in Ceylon. Interesting. Can't do anything with that. Kuch and Baroda is also independent. It would be 11 infamy if I made them protectorate. Kuch would only be 2.8. But I'm at 15.7. So if I waited a little bit... There's arc welding. I never use arc welding. I don't think it's good. If I waited a little bit, I could get Baroda as a protectorate. Britain has slowly lost all of its protectorates in Bengal. Bengal and I are very close friends. I'm sort of surprised that Bengal actually hasn't tried to take over a lot of these territories, as they've ceased to be British protectorates, but Bengal is at cultural exclusion. Bengal's primary culture is Bengali, South Asian heritage, Indo-Aryan language. Total separation of church and state. So, South Asian heritage, Indo-Aryan language, you can have one of those. So let's take a look at some of these places. Oriya, they're South Asian and Indo-Aryan. Bhopal, Marathi, South Asian, Indo-Aryan. Bastar, Telugu, South Asian heritage, Dravidian language, but they share a heritage, so that would be fine. And Awadhi, South Asian. Yeah, I mean, Bengal could easily take over all of these countries if it wanted to. I'm really not sure why. Bengal was kind of the rising power in the world for a bit. They were one of the... They were really a major, kind of, but they'd got an agenda to expand core territory. Oh, speaking of trading states, yes, that was what I was going to do. I was going to annex Montenegro. This could turn into some nonsense, but I don't think it will. Just say yes. I don't want to have to play games with you. Okay, well, I will put an army there, but to be clear, I won't like it. Is anyone going to get involved? I got some swaying options. Got Mexico, Uluru, Greece. No one's leaning towards Montenegro at the moment, so I'm feeling overall pretty solid about this whole situation. But it's not over till it's over. Russia signed a peace with the British Republic. The British Republic is conciliatory, but I'm not feeling conciliatory towards them. They will accept it. Oh, never mind. Oops. So the fascists are winning the German Civil War. Alright, we're almost done with these railways in the Trucial Coast. I think once those get done, I'm going to queue the other the other set of railways up. At least the Trucial Coast ones. Alt-click. I'm like, am I doing the wrong thing? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, no one's concerning themselves with this, so I should be able to get Montenegro annexed without a problem. After that, I'll trade Austria-Hungary some of this territory here in North Sumatra for or Turkish Luzon. I could trade them Turkish Luzon. That would be, yeah, actually Turkish Luzon's a better option. Or maybe, oh, that's Britain. Oops. And that'll be just fine. Alright, let's increase the game speed here. I don't need anyone. Any local governors left the movement. They went right back. Strange. How curious. Okay, now they've left it. Local governors still an interest group? They're not. Not in any meaningful way, at least. Everyone is neutral. Ooh, I had a retirement. Abdul Karim Unkuap. Kevad Osmanoglu, a radical, now heads up the intelligentsia. That's interesting. I don't think radical means much in the current political scene. I think radical means happy with everything we've got set up. Except for censorship. We've got censorship and they don't like that. Also got National Guard, which they don't love, but it is what it is. And everyone is neutral, so this should not be a problem. Diplomatic play. Kokand. Revoke claim on Kirgizia. Return Kirgizia. They're just trying to take Kyrgyzstan. Alright, well, it is what it is. Grab the rest of those railroads, throw them at the top there. And I think, depending on how my budget goes, I might go ahead and throw some greener grasses campaign. Trucial Coast is not incorporated. Oh my goodness, I don't know how that happened. I did a big stoop, friends. A real stoop. Hold on. There's a smarter way to do this. Any other territories I've failed to incorporate? I don't know if Crete incorporated, but Crete is full of Cretans, so I wouldn't necessarily have that as core territory anyway. Is there even a war on over here? Because it seems like everyone's chill. Maybe I just took over the country and offered them a nice bottle of wine and they were like, oh, alright, very well. We'll be part of your country. Germany's buying our cars. Okay, so Germany... Who won the German Civil War? Okay. It was the kind of fascists. Interesting. So, I'm going to improve relations with them. Germany's brief stint as a communist country was not... I think there's... This is not... Like, militarized police force I don't love, but, they're still a kind of a democracy. They're anocratic. They've got cultural exclusion. They've got state atheism, which is not great. There are reasons not to love it, but on the whole, it's not as bad as fascist Germany got in real life. At least not for now. I'm cautiously optimistic about what's going on in Germany, and they're a good ally against the French communards. So, I think that's going to be an episode. Yeah, that's going to be an episode for sure. So we are at 13.3 infamy. And I think Baroda is going to be a target pretty soon. So we'll look at that next episode. For now, though, I've had fun. I hope you all have had fun. And I will see you all on the other side.